trying to determine who goes first.
Yeah, well.
Mute. What up, Seed? How you doing?
Richard,
Right. Sorry, odd or even? Oh, what?
All right. We'll turn these nerds down, and we'll get to it. I'm gonna put your camera back on. I didn't like how I had your camera. Whoops.
It's just my camera. It's a really bad one.
No. I didn't like how I had it set up in my thing. So Eraserhead versus Todoroki 2. Barrett Bryant is one of my personal playtest buddies. I do playtesting with him all the time. And so I'm excited to see what you think about his Eraserhead 2 deck.
Amazing. I have not seen Eraserhead utilize set 2 yet. I'm sure he's very strong. I remember Eraserhead's first issue was that I think he was just he would gas out, and then he just couldn't handle the stress of the attacks anymore just because of his low health.
Right.
So I'm excited to see what set 2 does for him. This is apparently an Eraserhead with Void and Todoroki utilizing Order. So that's really unique. We do see... I mean, obviously Todoroki does have an amazing ultra rare Glacial Searing Storm. Is that I know that's one of your favorites.
Yes. I'm hyped on that card a lot. Like a lot.
Insane. I mean, it's definitely a game-changing effect. Is there anything like it in universes?
Yeah, there's a couple cards that do it. Really some crazy mess up cards. The first one that I can think of was an action. It was a six difficulty action called Self-Destruct from the Mega Man set. It was whenever Dr. Wily blew up his own castle. And so you played it as your first form. You blew up both stages. You get to take a card off the top of your deck and build it in, and then you pass your turn. You go, hey, blow everything up. Hey, go ahead. And then the other one was an attack called Dragon's Tongue. That was a 7 difficulty attack that did the same thing, except for it was like a 5 mid for 7, but it then ended your turn. So you just like slammed it down on the board and said, catch, here's 7 damage swinging at you. Whereas this one puts everybody back down to 5, and you still get to play out your turn. So
amazing. I'm looking at the Eraserhead. There's some big brain moves here. Actually went into Deadlock, I believe.
Yeah, that's
there.
Bear Bryant. He loves playing with his dumb foundations, for sure. So the thing is if we look, Todoroki is playing Searing. He's got that card in his deck, and so we are going to see a reset here more than likely.
I'm actually surprised it didn't give us a lot of draws. Seems like it's just the same draws with Order, calling for backup and passing the torch is the only 2 draws they get. And calling for backup, both of them are on the field. Ooh, we just checked a 2. That's going to hurt us a little bit, but it's not too bad. We're on a 4. And we're just tossing this out, probably just to dish out that damage and get that momentum up so we can pick it up later, probably.
Yeah, that feels really, really good as Todoroki. So the order build for this deck is a little bit more control based than what I would want to play personally. I have a Fire Todoroki list that I'm thinking about taking to Vegas. Speaking of which, are you going to Vegas?
Oh man, my friends are really pushing me to go.
You should go.
And they have the plan and everything is ready, and like almost like Pink Elephant is gonna sponsor us or whatever.
Are you from Pink Elephant?
Pink Elephant, yeah, gaming. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I actually went down there and I played in a Flesh and Blood event.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, I went down there. Really nice store. Really nice
Did
store.
anybody recognize you?
No, because this is actually before My Hero came out.
Dude, that's amazing, bro. I mean, you did like explode, kind of.
Yeah.
Like 2 months ago.
Yeah, this was right before we actually that weekend I actually ended up winning an event at like a store like a couple miles away. And then like we hit like a 2-peat or like a 2-event weekend where we went to that store.
Are you like in Hutchinson?
I went to Omaha, Nebraska, actually. So we drove down.
Where are you stuck in right now?
What?
Where are you from? Like, where are you stuck in right now?
Oh, Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh, you're from Omaha. Okay,
Yeah.
and you came to Pink Elephant.
Yeah.
That's really nice of you, bro.
Yeah.
Because we didn't come to Omaha.
It's all
Oh,
good.
that's
It's all good.
amazing, though. Yeah, yeah, Pink Elephant. Okay, to be honest with you, Flesh and Blood, it's pretty dead over here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna
I also
lie.
stopped playing the game, so I get it. I get it.
But John Schweer, the guy, the owner, he really
Mm-hmm.
does push a lot of card games, and he's the one that got me into My Hero Academia. And I never thought about playing. Yeah, I mean, you know, universes. What is that? Get away from me. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Pokemon, Digimon, all the way. It was when the Digimon craze had just happened. That's when I opened my channel too and pushed for some Digimon content. And I actually switched my whole content. I just fell in love with the game so much that I just really started focusing only here and my work and everything. But yeah, back to your question, Las Vegas, man. I really want to go. We might go. I'm a CNC machinist. I just started this job. I don't know if I can ask for time off, but if I can, I'll go. And I haven't yet, so that's the only thing. I'm being lazy. I'm being too scared. You know what I mean? But if I can, I probably will.
That is fair. I will say it'll change your life. It'll change your life going and playing in one of these big events with all these. Yeah, 100%. Every time that I go to one of these big events, is so crazy good.
I have to go. I don't know. I don't want to piss off my wife, you know. But we'll see. I might go.
Hey, I get that. I feel it.
You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah.
Vegas and staying in Vegas. I don't know. But no, but yeah, amazing. So 2 electric jolts, just some momentum. I wonder if this Todoroki really plays around momentum besides picking up his momentum just for an extra, I don't know, block or an extra attack. I don't know if there's the powerful or EXs or anything crazy he's gonna utilize here.
3 in hand, eh?
I do like making a stand. I just don't feel like it's worthy to have that spot by itself without running a deck with stuns. Flip, your rival discards 1 momentum, and enhance your stun attack gets plus damage. So if you don't play stuns, it just feels like it's not worthy to run in a deck.
Well, the thing is Todoroki gives stun 2 to any move that he wants, like any ranged move, and so like sometimes like this card just accidentally says +2 +3 on a card that we want, right? As well as the most important part is it says that my opponent discards a momentum, so when I activate we both can pick up a momentum, you don't have one. And so that's why I think it should be like a 3 of minimum in every Todoroki 2 list.
Yeah.
Just to keep them off of that bonus card.
Dude, that's awesome, yeah. Oh, what do you think about final exam failures? Please talk to me about this deck. I feel like it's one of the best cards in the game. It's literally no matter what, you're controlled, no matter what.
Yeah, I think this card's big feast or famine, actually. If they check a 3 on this card, feels amazing. Feels so good. If they check a 5, it's stun 1.
Bro, even if they don't check out, yeah,
It's stun 1. Flip for stun 1. It's fine.
Even if they check great, like they're just gonna commit no matter what. And if you're running Frozen, you got a bunch of stunners.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna feel it. It's gonna do a lot. It's so good. It's just another stun.
That is fair, and it's got what, a 2 high block? Like it can easily find a slot at like a 2 of in a deck and feel fine.
Oh, searing. Oh, wait. Is this real?
With it. We're having a block with it. Yep,
Oh,
yep.
okay, sorry.
Yeah. We are blocking. It was either block or discard a card. So we are currently on our Racerhead's turn.
All right. So this blinding cloth is gonna be cheaper because we did use. Did we use an action? We did.
We have not used an action, but we have now, which is going to force my opponent to discard another card.
Any responses on play?
Yeah, but he ran that on a 7.
I'll combo. I'll make you discard a card.
He did run on a 7. He committed out, and then he played the erase. He checked another 3, committed 2 more cards, and we are combo enhancing to force them to discard 1.
Ooh, that's huge.
It is pretty big.
Say, I'll seal.
The big thing here is that like he's saying, yo, I don't think you have a low block, right? Like that's where we're at. And so that's the big question. And the hand that we have as Eraserhead is genuinely not that great. So this is more speed, but we have so many resources at our disposal to the point where this attack, even if Todoroki had a mid block, right? Like we have both of these tapes that we get to mess around with.
Yep, exactly. That's what makes this tape so defensively amazing. You just no matter what card that you have in hand, you're gonna be able to block it basically, unless it's in a high. I don't know. Like tape just changes the whole game. Yeah. So it looks like Eraser is just gonna build 1 or 2 now and end his turn.
We
Todoroki is
chose.
gonna have a good turn here. He has indiscriminate shockwave. Half the field is sideways right now, and I don't know, could dish out a lot of damage.
Todoroki chose not to block. He valued the damage that shock is gonna give more than anything else. But I mean, we did just rebuild in a Night Watch, so the fact that we committed the Night Watch might have been the tell all of hey, don't block. But I think it's a dead Eraserhead. Actually, I think Eraserhead's very dead here.
Yeah, it's just gonna gas him out at this point. A couple of stuns. That's actually okay. Tell me about this play. Is this a good play? It starts with the low difficulty.
Yeah, so this card gives a lot of control, and lets you be non-committal into this turn, right? Like let's pretend that we checked rolling 3s for this entire turn. I'm allowed to keep. We've seen that the best attack in Eraserhead's deck is that low attack, right? We've seen that, and so now we get to like mess around with what's going on here. Man, this is gonna be stun so much. It's gonna stun so much.
So it's a stun 1 from Electric, stun 2 from Shoto.
So I don't think Shoto gets to give this one stun 2 because it's not ranged. Yeah, but the next
okay,
one,
you're right.
next one's gonna commit on everything. So like,
Yeah.
the choice that we have here, right, is do we block this one because we have the ready resources to, or do we not block this one because it's only 5 damage, right? It's only 5.
But this is my question. Do you even attack with Electric Jolt? I mean, you have indiscriminate. You commit 1 foundation. You give it stun 2, so that's stun 4 by itself.
Right.
That was his whole field stunned anyways. It just feels like Electric is a little redundant because it's such a low difficulty. I would have maybe just kept it just in case he was able to pull out something from his pockets, those deep pockets.
It was that, but like now that we have this, right, we're trying to stun them out a little bit further. We have to play around Unexpected Hero for a free block. Enhance Flip. This deck gets a -3 speed plus 3 damage. If the first move that you do isn't commit two foundations, then what do we do, right? And so these moves are just incredibly safe, forcing Eraserhead not to block. Even if we decided not to aggress this next turn, right? Like continue to aggress. I got a free 5 damage poke. I got a free 4 damage poke. And I've reset my board back with double Electric Jolts that I now get to commit the important resources on my opponent's board for my next turn if I want to then swing back in again, right?
Yeah, so he's literally gassing out Eraserhead.
Correct.
Get rid of all those slows, get rid of all his hand, and maybe even commit his whole field. Which I think he's got it here. I think Indiscriminate Shockwave is going to commit the last card.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not going to be able to enhance before the stun, yep. It is a bad check, though. It's a huge... Oh, but he
got
did
13 foundations. I think we're okay with checking 1-3. We deserve that one.
Okay, +2. Yeah,
stun one's got to be first. We got to stun 1 first.
Yeah, you have to stun 1, exactly.
Sure, I'll respond.
Okay, minus...
He said respond. No Todoroki. You don't get that one. Not today.
Oh, no +2. Okay.
Pitch this for -2 speed. Pick this up.
Picks up erase again. Does get the stun off. He does give the damage now. That's plus 11 damage.
Mm-hmm.
He gets one speed extra.
Respond? So the question is, do we respond to give the 2 extra damage to try and go for the partial? This is already a bunch, but we have the low block to deal with it. But that's okay, because we know there's a second indiscriminate coming. This game is... He is pretty nuts.
I mean...
There it is. Game goes to Todoroki.
Yeah, okay, so... Unique. Very cool. Yeah, he needed those Electric Jolts to kind of push out. You're right, actually, Eraserhead was going to be able to block a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
If he started with those indiscriminate shockwaves, he could have been just gassed out.
100%. Yeah, and then like we could have blocked really early. Even like those partial blocks were not going to get us there with the whatever's late because we get to block with the mid blocks.
That was a great gameplay. Honestly, that was a really big brain. I really liked it from both players. Eraserhead, I mean, he really he played really well too. I mean, he had amazing foundations on the field, and he really put the pressure on his opponent. Let's see how this game goes. I really want to see how Eraserhead does going first.
Yeah, it really depends on what the build out is. The big thing about Eraserhead is that like he has a problem killing people. It's why I actually like enjoy this discard version of the deck under Sero more, because I think Sero actually has some real potent killing potential where Eraserhead is really missing it. But Eraserhead's just honestly better at more consistent discarding of cards in hand. It really is that back and forth take. But a solid build 5 from Todoroki. And this is one of my favorite positions to be in as Todoroki 2-dot. If we decide to not aggress as Eraserhead and we just play the 4 foundations that are in our hand, Todoroki just resets us both back to 5. Hey, last turn, you skipped it. You didn't build those foundations, man. I'm sorry about it.
Exactly. It's almost Eraserhead's forced to kind of attack here. He doesn't want to, with the potential of that Searing Storm, he has to kind of, it's right here in his hand as well.
Correct.
He's gonna have to just get some attacks out. I love this card, by the way. This is so good. It actually does manipulate the opponent's decision. Do I want to block this card? It's a really low attack, speed attack, and kind of okay on damage. But if I don't block it, I have to discard. So it's forcing you to block, forcing you to get rid of your cards in your hand. And I actually really like it. It's just I think it needs space.
Wow, how unfortunate for Eraserhead. Actually, the 2 block zones that he didn't need. He wanted to see 2 mid blocks there to get the poke, to get the extra card. Not getting any sort of damage in on that last move or last turn sucks. That really sucks. Hold 3 as we pass. We know it's one of each zone, but we'll see what Seed does against it.
But this is also forcing Shoto to almost attack this turn. He's gonna have to, and there it is, Searing Glacial Storm. If he could get that off and put some damage, he's gonna get an extra draw. He's gonna get 1 extra momentum.
I mean, that's a big thing about Todoroki, right? Todoroki wants to attack every single turn of the game. He wants that so he can leverage getting that momentum so he gets that bonus hand size. He wants that.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my god, we're actually gonna see it happen.
Yep.
Oh yes.
He says go to 5. I don't think there's a reason not to do it, right? It essentially just said, hey, nuke one of your foundations. But we do have a perfect block coming in. The question is do we rock the second one?
All right.
I think we're going to, because I think this card says your next puncher range gets more damage. So I think what's going to happen here is we're going to play this card. We're going to super power the next one and then sling it in for 11 with Todoroki.
Unfortunately, I think Eraserhead is going to be able to stop our next attack, but he might not be able to stop the one after it. So if we can push one more afterwards. The problem is he's going to stop us from being able to power up the attack with Shoto.
Checks, respond on the block, build down.
Nice. Yo, play the second one, blow it up. You know.
Got him.
Okay.
He comes in with the +3.
No responses.
He doesn't erase.
He does not erase, which he doesn't erase because he knows that like he only gets the partial, right? So like maybe we can stop the +2/+2, but we actually don't want to lose the card in our hand just in case.
Wow, yeah, he wants that block.
Yeah, I mean it's currently starting out as a 9 damage move, which is half our health. So discarding that last card to even respond, commit erase to pick it up means like we don't get there.
Searing can still get rid of one more foundation from Eraser's stage.
Yeah, we've decided to go ahead and just play enhances because, I mean, having a 4 high for 11 is better than removing 1 foundation from the game, right? Especially with stun 2, stun 2. So a stun 4, 4 high for 11. It is only a 2 high because of Eraser's ability to minus the speed, but man.
And I will take half of that though for
Half block succeeds, and he takes
Take the 6.
6.
And we leave And then the question is what do we play? Checks a 2. Is forced to fail it. I didn't do the math, but we're pretty sure.
So
Go
what
ahead.
do you think? What does Eraserhead wants to do here? He wants to attack, right? He wants to push as much damage as he can this turn.
1 in hand?
100%.
I mean, he's
Yeah, he wants to swing.
he can see himself go away next turn, right? He might not even be able to survive it.
The big thing here is Todoroki doesn't have 1 in hand. He's got 2. Right? He's allowed to pick up that extra card, especially because Eraser doesn't have the bonus. But this is a 5 mid for 5, and it's gonna force that block. And then the key card for pushing damage in this deck is in Eraser's hand's head now, and it is the Gran Torino Ultra Rare Airstream Driver. This is a 6 high for 9 in a deck that says you discard cards out of your hand. That's a third of your life just gone, right? If you happen to block this card that I say that you have to block.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely amazing.
Going to 6.
There she is.
5, 6. I'll pitch that for 3-3.
And we know that the only card that Todoroki can pick up is a mid block, right? And so even if we do
Yeah.
block with it, it's still going to do the 5. And so now this is an 8 high for 9, just casually, casual 8
Yeah.
high for 9. What are you gonna do about it?
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll take it.
We love that one.
8 high for 9.
Yeah, he says, "Yo, I'll take my 9." He says, "Yeah, I'm into it."
Okay, then I think if Eraserhead can push, yeah, both these attacks. I think if they were hit. Oh no, some bad checks are happening.
It is pretty rough.
This attack is not blocked. Your rival discards a card.
Yep.
So he's forced to block this attack. That means next attack is almost guaranteed 100%.
Yeah, sadly we
No.
we hit a bad block. We do get to keep a momentum, which feels good. This does feel good. The question is how can Todoroki push back, right?
All right, Todoroki decides not to do anything except build. Okay, well, it was a pretty bad hit.
I think that is the right call. My biggest spook is the point that we just built 3 low blocks and we saw that we're playing the combo discard cards lows. I think this is actually a dead Todoroki. This is 15 damage in our hand, easy. Especially if, I mean, we obviously don't get to keep our momentum, but this is,
I'll pitch this for 2.
this does say discard the last 2 cards out of our hand. Yeah,
I
Todoroki's dead.
almost wish that Todoroki hit with the indiscriminate just to almost have a chance on getting a momentum. I don't know, and not build so much.
So what does that do, right? If you play it and it goes to your momentum, it's technically 1 less card in your hand, but then you can pick it up with your character, right? But that also gives
You daring
gives-
me? You daring me to do 10 damage?
it also
True,
I love these guys.
true,
It
yeah.
also gives them an attack back, right? Like, and we can't give them the Airstream Driver because that does our whole life total. Yeah.
True. I mean, you give him an extra attack, and yeah, you're right. That's the problem with Shoto. He's given both.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, it's just it was a bad turn. I really feel like Shoto could have done so much more with maybe a couple more attacks. It's just, but to be honest, Eraser was in a really good position. I mean, he only had maybe 3 committed foundations and
Yeah.
2 or 3 hand. I mean, he could have
High
probably
block, you
blocked
said you don't play highs.
a couple of attacks.
You would be right. On a 5.
Okay, so this is binding kick. He's gonna be able to discard the momentum to gain the damage.
I don't know if we do that. Maybe.
You just pitched a high block. You're at 9. Don't care about drawing. I'm gonna combo enhance this.
Oh, he does decide to do it. Good call.
He does do that,
Yeah.
and then I guess that's all he's gonna do here.
Yeah, there's not really much else we can say here. I think that the fact that Todoroki had to take that extra turn off means that he lost the game. But I mean, this is the potency of discard your hand. What are you gonna do about it, right? You can't. You just put your hands down. You can't block.
True.
In that case, I'm gonna
True.
enhance on a 4.
That's where your ratios come in handy. There's the +2, +2 speed. Okay, wait.
He said.
He just sealed it.
Yeah.
He just used the erase twice.
It is a 6.
So he revealed it. He discarded the card out of his hand and picked it right back up in order to give it the +2 speed, right? And then he played the enhance. So as opposed to putting it in his
Oh.
discard pile, he's just like, "Yo, hey, look, I have this thing," and they pick it up. Yeah, I mean, people shortcut that all the time, right?
You're
they'll be playing and they're like, "Hey, see this? It's an erase."
Yep. And because of that, this reduces this binding cloth to 5 actually,
I definitely
and
drew 5. So
that's game.
And there we go.
game.
We have it tight. A quick 25-minute 2 games. We'll see how game 3 gets to run.
To be honest, it's not like Shoto could have done anything to kind of counter that. He just.
I
drew
think
into a
maybe
bad
what he
hand,
could have
yeah.
done is hold one more low block, just one, right? But I mean that is hindsight. But at the same time, like if you hold the one more high block or one more block, then you get to
my life back and you can roll with it, man.
if you do that, you get hit with the airstream driver. I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough spot to be in.
Ooh.
Okay, talk to me about this. Talk to me about this. We actually do not see sticky balls going down.
This was
Wow.
On turn 1?
okay, my neck's broken.
Turn 1, yeah.
That's because we run 2 checks. We have to respect it. Same thing with checking running the 1s, right? We literally saw we attempted to build a 3rd move on a 3, playing respectfully, saying, "Yo, I want a 4th foundation. I'm playing it on a 3. We're good. We're fine." And then he proceeds to check the 2, and then now Eraser gets to build 5
Oh
foundations.
god. It's so
compare.
frustrating that Eraserhead can do this every single turn, every single game. Build 5. Okay, early attack. Checks, lands. This attack is gonna land. It's gonna gain momentum for sure.
We could cancel it if we really want to.
Cancel the stun one. Or...
We could cancel the if it's fully blocked. We have a Night Watch on board.
Oh, you are right.
Huh.
I'll tap this. Respond minus the speed.
Okay, stunned 1, -1 speed. Because of gotcha.
Got him. Got him.
Great play. I got him.
Got him.
Minus 2 speed to take away that.
You're the first one who reacted this way too. Gotcha.
Actually gonna cancel that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
And then-
love this heads up play from Bear. Let's go. He said you do not get that momentum, young man.
Oh, no.
He said no thank you.
Oh, we do see final failure exempt, and he actually destroys one of his ready foundations to get off away from that.
No, he committed.
Are you sure? Oh no, you're right. He
positive.
did commit. He did.
Yeah, he removed the Night Watch to say that if this move is completely blocked, it does no damage. So
But that's what you would do, right? I mean, if you check a 3, you destroy your ready foundation because you don't want to commit that many.
correct. Yeah.
I mean, it would be so bad to check a bad check on it. Cinder
Huh.
Convection.
Huh.
Interesting card. With Shoto works really amazingly.
This is a lot of stun. The question is do we go ahead and use the unexpected hero for the -3 speed? And we're choosing to. We're saying it is worth it. But Todoroki's going to give it +2/+2.
Pass.
I'll get it stunted.
I'll pass.
Stunted.
I'll pass.
It's not blockable.
I think given this, the stats was the wrong play. Huh.
2, 3, 4, 5.
This is on a 5?
Yeah.
Does he check
Tempo
it?
block. Yeah.
What a man.
No, dude.
Oh my goodness. He said either that was going to do half my life or nothing. Wow, the call out. On the 6, checks a 5/6. We didn't get any momentum. We don't need our character.
Oh, that was a 3.
And then
That was a 3. I didn't realize. I thought it was 2.
and then there it is.
Good turn. I will review.
Wowzers. Void defense coming in clutch. This
Yeah,
does
that was
mean
pretty amazing.
that if we build and we find a Searing, we don't have that Night Watch anymore to protect us, right?
Absolutely. And I mean, to be honest, he didn't even need to block that. The character's already committed, Shoto. So
He didn't need to block what?
we didn't need to completely block that last attack. Actually, if the goal was to not get Shoto to get any momentum, but to be honest, that was a huge attack. That was +5 damage. So that was a crazy block. I can't believe that block worked out.
Yeah, I think
but
the
even
thing
if
was
we
we
didn't
didn't want to
block
get.
it-
I don't think we want to get smacked for 7. I think we're allowed to play a big long game because we're playing the Void symbol, right? Like we got our poke in now, and then we're just gonna build out our foundations and be big chill with it. We're chilling. We're so fine.
Yeah, no matter what, I think even if it was a bad check, he would have been fine anyways, because just Shoto didn't pick up that momentum. Anyway, he wouldn't have picked up that momentum anyways. But yeah, he's just gonna build. Nice, I guess. I mean,
Ops to build.
Oh my played another one.
4 low blocks.
Oh,
He
raise
just-
your head. I mean, he's gonna have a lot. He's gonna have a lot of resources. Oh, that's
Huh.
huge.
Like 30% low block.
That's so many
This
attacks in
is-
his hand.
The order symbol has a ton of low blocks. You're
This
absolutely
is
right.
a
like this card's cracked. This card's
Dead
cracked.
Todoroki?
Are
Question
you
mark?
putting self-sacrifice on the board? Like, come on.
I think it'll all depend on when do we pop
My
the
first
sticky balls.
enhance will be-
If we pop the sticky balls right now, I think we get to live this turn. I think if we don't pop sticky balls, I think we're dead.
pitch this for
You're
2
right. We need that sticky balls to activate right now. But that was such a big brain play. Okay, there it is.
There
Sticky
it
balls
is.
comes.
Good call. Good call.
I'll
But-
say if you don't block.
But off guard was such a good play to almost force the opponent to discard that card or block. You're forcing him to reduce his hand size. Oh man, you're setting yourself up to end the game.
Now
Man,
that
that
the
sticky
sticky
ball
ball's
is
out,
gonna be a problem.
I
That sticky
don't-
ball is a big
I don't think that we're dead.
because of sticky balls.
Yeah, because I think just the +1 progressive difficulty is what's going to stop us.
Oh yeah,
He's
there it
choosing,
is.
he's choosing to build 1 pass. I think that is the right move. We do get to keep our momentum. We got a little more poke damage. It's just saying that we're getting them into the danger zone to discard their hand and then push for that 15 damage, right? Because like those binding cloth assaults, say 15. Hey, take 15. 15 big ones.
Okay, Todoroki draws into a huge hand. Beautiful hand.
Nah, we're good.
Searing Glacial Storm first enhance activates. Is he thinking about it?
He says stun too. I think this is the right call
Okay.
because we've got that indiscriminate in our hand.
I will pass. Boop, boop. I'll pass.
+1 game.
Okay, so we're feeling like in a good position. The only issue is do you know the block on on binding cloth assault?
-1 myself.
No. Is that +1?
It's a +1 high. That indiscriminate shock currently is not blockable.
Oh man.
Yeah. So if we commit too many more foundations, we are going to have an issue.
Oh man, he might actually be able to get this.
So this card says that, or actually no. I mean we have tape, right? We've got tape plus
-2 speed.
whatever. Like we should be fine.
True.
I'm gonna
We do have Mediator, which is actually gonna give us a draw. Ooh, there's potential we can draw something. Did he activate an action?
No, he
did
doesn't activate an
Yeah,
action.
he's
Not yet.
activating actions all day.
So he's discarding actions. He's not activating the actions. He does say we have to,
So
we have to
this-
block this.
Wow. Okay.
stun.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, you're gonna stun that one. That one says put the damage to 2.
Stun one's good. I'm gonna.
Training with Gunhead is a great 2-off in any deck. Such a good card.
I agree. I think I have it at 1 ofs and then like 2 in the sideboard currently, but it just really depends on
I'll set it
what
to
the symbols you do.
Um,
So its damage is now 2.
Yeah, I'll pass.
and then I will respond for 2.
Ooh, okay.
I'll pass. Give it 6.
2, 3, 4.
Checks a 3. Gotta commit one more card. The question is, what do you commit, right? With a
Math,
Shoto having 1, 2, 3, 4 plus his face. 5, 6, 7, 8. He's allowed to check a 4 here. He's allowed to check a 3 here and swing this indiscriminate. I don't think it kills.
This one. 2, 3, 4, 3, 4 checks. Respond breaker.
The
I think
breaker might be
that's
the thing that does it.
3.
Now we're not allowed to check a 3. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8. Checks a 2, 3, 4, 5,
I mean,
6,
look-
7. Yeah, we can't check a 3, but if we don't, I think this kills.
Okay. Oh, nice. Nice big
Checks a
big
4,
ball.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there it is. This is a game.
Stun mark.
I mean, that was so lucky. That's insane.
Actually, no, you have to stun the.
Stun 1
Oh,
plus
this is the hardest
7.
choice of all time.
plus 6.
5, 6, 7, 8,
I had
4,
one going
5,
both
6.
ways as a breaker.
Wait a
Hmm.
minute.
No, it
Wait a minute. He actually doesn't get it. Wait.
He
stun
passes.
1.
He passes it. 5, 6, 7, 8.
9.
Checks a 4. 5, 6. Yeah, he's he's good. He's good. He said on a 9 and then said he checked a 4. He breaker 2'd himself. All right, so the stun is interesting, right? So here's the question, right? If we make it a mid, we get to attempt to block with the 1 in our hand, or the 1 block in our hand. If we
I'll tap this. I'll enhance mediator for
-3 speed.
I'm so sorry. I just picked it.
And we hope to God we draw a mid.
Hope to draw anything, literally any card.
Oh, he drew a low.
He drew a low.
Ooh, that's exactly what he wanted. I mean, I guess he knew that Binding Cloth Assault is the only high block he has in the whole deck.
It also isn't lethal.
I'm also
Yeah, exactly. I think it was 1 below lethal. I counted it. I think it was 1 below lethal. So no matter what, yeah.
All right, cool. Wowzers.
That sucks. That succeeds actually. Wow. Yeah. No matter what, he wasn't gonna get him.
What a sack. Shut up, Sam. Come on.
Man, it's so tough to go against Eraserhead.
Yeah.
Kind of locks you out of the game. Every attack is useless. Oh, and Shoto is in a bad position. Everything is tapped out. Only 1 card in hand. His own character is tapped out. He can't even pick up a momentum. Yeah, pretty bad position here. Eraserhead did not draw any attacks, but I don't think he needs any. Oh, wait. Eraser's building.
I think build 2 is the right call. Build 3 is the right call. Build 3 is the right call. I think this is fine. I think this is the smarter of the plays. He's allowed to take his time, right?
Yeah, he wasn't gonna lethal anyways this turn.
It was only 15 damage if Todoroki does absolutely nothing. Those are lame 5 damage moves.
Yeah, those they really don't do too much. Although they are guaranteed to land almost.
any responses?
Okay, your next punch or range attack will get +3 damage. We're setting up for another range attack.
Next punch range is 3 minutes.
Eraserhead commits for.
So he discarded one of his actions to go pick up an erase. So -2 speed, but the next one's getting it at +3. We can see that there's a throw in Todoroki's hands. This is gonna be like an 8 damage throw coming in. So. Ooh, actually, what an insane heads-up play.
Oh my
Actually
god,
sick.
that's such a good play.
Ooh, this is so good.
Oh my god.
All right, because it comes in with the +3.
Oh my god, that was so good.
We'll give it some.
It has stun too.
Giving it stun 2.
Gotcha minuses 1 speed. And
It's not blocked open.
I think that's it.
So the thing is we have to dance around the training with gunhead ability, as well as Todoroki's ability to give it the plus damage, right? Because if we give it the +2/+2, then gunhead just puts it back down to printed, or puts it down to 2, and then we lost our character's ability. But if we gunhead, then we just shoot it up to 4, and now you actually have to deal with it.
Eraserhead just drew 2 from his own ability. So that means we're not going to stop anymore Todoroki? Oh, wait.
We are at 10, looking to possibly go to deadlock.
Well, we were not going to be able to pick up any more erase. Yep, exactly.
I think that's okay because of, I mean, if we need more minus speed, as long as it's not a throw, we do have those unexpected heroes, right? Flip -3 speed +3 damage. We already see that work already in this game to make the Cindering Conviction a 10 damage move, but it was slow enough that we got the block.
Perfect turn for Shoto. I think that was a great stopping point. Amazing. Oh no, bad draws.
Why does he not play attack cards? Where are your attack cards? Put them in your deck, Baron. I'm begging you. Quit slow rolling the man.
Sorry that I'm so lame.
That's
I think actually this opens up an opportunity for Shoto because Eraserhead does not want to get rid of his Binding Cloth assaults.
Yeah, I'm definitely not finding confused, which is really.
And he
rough,
doesn't.
but
I mean, he
or-
can pick
or,
up his erase now.
Right.
villains
I mean, he can, but now we're going into deadlock, and so we keep getting hit with this throw, and the throw says, "Yo, spin back to foundation." So any throw hate that we find on the board just gets spun back with this grasping tape toss, and every time that we hit with Todoroki, we get to pick it right back up. This is a crazy hand, and I think being forced to go to deadlock here is actually what's going to lose Todoroki the game. Or sorry, he's going to lose Endeavor the game. I've said two
Eraser?
incorrect characters. Eraserhead the game.
Well, we shall see. Let's see what he does here. Ooh,
It's
Shoto. I mean,
awkward, right?
he's
Put
gonna block.
Exactly one high attack.
Shoto draws into another
It's
brick.
one that matters, right?
That's
But
okay.
he does have a throw.
We swing. We swing every day here.
That's a good one.
He does have a throw. Unexpected hero does say commit after your rival discards a card, so he's not gonna be discarding anytime soon. We do have training with Gunhead still. Not bad at all.
Well, the thing is we're in deadlock. So if we are afraid of any of these foundations,
Deadlock?
we just spin them back.
My turn, right? I'll make you discard a card. I'm gonna respond, draw one.
Wow, we just discarded into a -3 damage. No, into a draw 1.
Yeah, you picked up.
Yeah, so he said deadlock enhance, discard a card,
And then,
right? Because Todoroki's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 foundations.
yeah, I'll just do the one. The one's.
He's
I was
spinning
just
back.
deciding if I wanted to do another one, but I don't need to.
Oh,
So.
gotcha. Gotcha.
But yeah, you go ahead. If you got
Man.
luck, I'm not gonna stop you.
Let's leave Gunhead, of course.
First enhance should have been to self sack out of deadlock. IMO. First enhance should have been spin back two things we don't care about, or two things we care about, including the other deadlock ability that we had. Now, like if we would have just spun back both of those Torino cards, we would have been fine.
Bad action card to pick up a better action card for -2.
Dude, that was such a good play by Unexpected Hero, committing him. That was so good.
Yeah.
With the Gran Torino on Teriyaki. Wow. I guess we just wait now and use Unexpected Hero on the next throw.
Well, the thing is we don't want to use unexpected hero on a
Oh
throw.
wait, never
We
mind.
don't want to give it the +3 damage. We'll die.
I read it wrong.
We'll
I read
be
it wrong.
so dead.
I read it wrong. I read it -3 or +3. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good. That's why we have two people doing it, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, this is a 5 damage throw, right? At bare minimum.
Negative. Sure.
This
We
is
have
tough.
to block.
Check. Respond manly. Build it.
We go right back into deadlock. I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, just kidding. We're at 10 back. Okay. And then this is lethal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it, buddy.
And there it is.
Sorry,
Congratulations.
I couldn't find any of my throw hate. It's okay.
Dude, Eraser really did a lot. I think it just was one turn where he did not draw the attacks he was looking for, and Shoto just came back strong.
100%.
What up?
100%. Can you guys hear us?
Yep.
Tight. Yeah, great game, fellas. Very good. Very close. I absolutely loved that matchup.